Okay, so you want to make some French toast. And your general thing is to grab bread, regular bread, from the fridge. No, you want to use this. This is French bread. And this has been in the fridge for about a week. And it's at the right texture and strength to do what we're about to do. We're going to make French toast with this. This right here makes the best French toast you will ever have. So, you want to cut off about, I'm going to say an inch, right about here. And just slice it down. So you have a piece about this thick. Okay? Then do the same thing with this other piece. It's a little bit, because you want the sizes to be about the same. You know. So, cut it off about right there. Then, you take the other two pieces, put them away for a later date. Now this is just, this right here is just for, one serving, this right here. So, there'll be, you could easily make, out of a piece of French bread, but we got this from our local bakery and our deli, and this is what you want to use, this French bread, not store-bought bread, processed bread. Get this stuff, this right here. Okay, next, you're gonna want to make the mixture that you're gonna put these in and coat them to make them French toast. So, what do? Well, first you get an egg, you crack it. Just like that. And then you're gonna want to put a little bit of milk, about a teaspoon. Now, of course, for more, you'd have to add some more milk and more eggs if you're going to do more than just 2 of these. So then you're going to take and add some sour cream. Take the sour cream, scoop it in there. It's about a tablespoon, not more than that. Doesn't take a lot. So then you're gonna want to use a whisk like this and just whisk this into, get it nice and creamy. Now, a lot of people probably don't do what I'm about to do, but you want to whisk this a little bit, and then you want to add a wee bit of salt, just a wee bit, or sugar, I'm sorry, sugar, not salt, but sugar, and whisk it in. Doesn't have to be, just get it good, and that's what's gonna coat your bread. So we're done here with this. Now we're gonna move it to the stove. Okay, now you want to make sure we're at the stove. You have your pan, you have it preheated. What you want to do is make sure that you have a little bit of butter in the bottom of the pan as it is now. You don't want it to be too hot though. There's a way you can check it with you can always use one of these and check the temp. You don't want it too hot, so we're going to turn it down to a more reasonable temperature, because the idea is to cook them but not to burn them. So we're gonna let that go down a little bit more. In the meantime, I have my I'm gonna have this right here. This is bacon fat. I always want to have a little bacon fat to do this, and a little bit of butter. I'm gonna put some butter like this, more once we get it going, to do this. Okay? Now I've already cooked my sausages, so they're done. But the pan is now heated probably to the right temperature. So we're gonna go ahead and put our butter in, and we're gonna take some fat from the bacon. We're just gonna smear it all around. Whoops, that's not good. Smear it all around. And it's okay to put them there. But let that do their thing. I get a fork, and we're gonna put these in the pan. Let this set a little bit, and let me get the overhead fan going. Okay, so you have your bread. You're gonna put it in the mixture. It's okay, just go ahead and push it down in there a little bit. Let it sit. And you're gonna flip it over. You're gonna do the same thing again. You're gonna push it. Let it absorb. Lift it up and let it absorb. Because you can see here, right here, that it's not quite got a good soaking yet. So now, once you have it well coated, you can sit one in there. Do the same thing for the next one. Just make sure it's well coated. Push it down. Now, like I said, you could do two with what I just did. The 1 egg and a little bit of milk, heavy, or whole milk, not 2% whole milk. Or you could use heavy cream, doesn't matter, and a little bit of sour cream. And get all that. Then, transfer that one in there. Take the little bit that's left if you want. Just kind of pour it. Alright, now we're going to let these cook. This will take, I'm going to say maybe 2 to 3 minutes. In fact, we can put the timer on it just to play it safe, and then check them. But you just want to let them sit right now. By the way, this skillet is a Lodge skillet. It's, I think it's their 12-incher, and as you can see, the bottom of this thing is really smooth because we went ahead and used a sander, and we sanded it down, starting with 80 grit, and got all the way to like 800 grit, so that it had like almost a mirror finish. And trust me, you'll want to do that with your cast iron skillets. Things just refuse to stick to it now. It works better than any of your non-stick that you will ever own. This right here is the best frying pan. Once it's been fixed, it works great. You just keep, you may have to turn up the heat a little bit. You do want to see a little bit of bubbles forming around this, like here, you see, like this. You want to actually see it frying. So, I may have turned it down a little too much. But with the induction heat, it'll jump up really rapid. See, it's already starting to bubble. There's a little bit of smoke coming off. All right, should almost be ready to flip. Oh, not quite, but we're gonna flip them anyways. There's one. There you go. Oh, there's a cat. I hear a cat. So let's switch that around. Alright, so let's reset the timer again this time. Because I'd already had it in there long enough. Let's set it for 3. And as you can see, listen to this. You can hear it. Nice crust. And that's egg on top of that. And this is the proper way to make French toast. You don't get Texas toast. That stuff is processed and highly processed and full of garbage. The other things, the other bread, don't use this French bread, locally made French bread. Or make it yourself. It's really easy. It doesn't matter as long as it's locally made and not processed. Go to your local bakery. Get you a loaf, stick it in the fridge. And make yourself some good French toast. Just like this. Just let it do its thing. You won't regret it, of course, because like I said, this right here is the best way to make French toast. Right here. With the bacon and the butter. And you got sausage on the side right here. And not maple sausage, just regular sausage links. Nothing fancy, just sausage links. Alright, we're almost there. You can hear that crunchiness. You hear it scraping? It scrapes. So I would have made Katie some, but she wants to eat her leftovers this morning. We had pizza last night, so she's wanting to eat her leftover pizza. I said no, I'm gonna have French toast. So, and there you go. Once it's done, you turn off the heat. And those are done, by the way. Those are good. Those are perfect. Stick them on here. Stick that there. And then, of course, you're gonna have to put some noms on it. So I'll be back in a second. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're gonna put syrup on your pancakes or your French toast, use real good stuff. This is maple syrup from Canada. This is awesome stuff. You will not find a finer made maple syrup anywhere. And ta-da! There you go. The best. Right here. The best. That is the best French toast you will ever have anytime in your lifetime. Right there. Made out of French bread. Not processed bread. Not that white stuff. Not that Texas toast crap. This is real French toast bread. This is good stuff. So, if you watched this far, thanks for watching. Bye.